Today we're playing Lost in Dungeon. It's a new game that came out on Steam February 11th, 2021. It's touted as being a 2D action adventure game. Basically, you're exploring through a dungeon, going level through level, beating bosses, getting better skills, better items, better artifacts to make your way to the end of the dungeon. So we're going to play here. I'll do one gameplay session for you just to give you an idea of what to expect from this game. I've been playing it a few hours now and it's actually pretty good. In some respects it reminds me of Legend of Zelda. That style of game where you go room to room with some combat elements. So I'm using an Xbox One controller here just to so basically movement is with the stick, X is to shoot, A does nothing, Y is for items, left bumper is one skill, right bumper is the other one. You can also push the not that one. You push the select button or the two square one, the left button there in the middle of the controller to see your attributes, items, etc. So this here is the first artifact that we've received so far. Basically, artifacts make you stronger, make it easier for you in theory to make it through the dungeon. You also have to be wary of traps in here, which you can actually use for killing monsters as well if you lure them in front of them. So let's have another one. The people who went in came out. If you're determined to get in, bring this. It gives us some buttons, which we'll use for healing. So to cycle through your items in the bottom left-hand corner, you just use left and right trigger, and if you want to actually use one of these items, you use the Y key. Like you hold it down. So basically we're going room by room, level by level. If you notice, it's a lot of it is trying to figure out the creature patterns so that you don't get hit. Healing items are few and far between in this game, so you gotta be mindful of your life at any stage of the game, because as soon as you die, you go back to the beginning, much like playing, we'll say Hades or that style of a game, where it's play, die, repeat to progress through the game. And there are 3 player characters to unlock in this game, which we're not going to be doing that today, just because of time, and I mean, we want this video to be a length that you'll actually enjoy watching. But I like how every playthrough the dungeon is different. And the music's pretty good too, or appropriate. There's one level, the swamp level, which is the 3rd level. The music kind of is okay, but it kind of grating on the ears. So basically what we're trying to do here is complete the room so that we can move on to the next one. And if you notice in the top right hand corner, there's a map, much like you'd expect from, say, Legend of Zelda, the original games, to give you an idea of where you've been and where you're going. So a lot of these artifacts, some of them give you, a good ability and a bad ability. So this one increases your defense but slightly reduces your speed of movement, so you move slower, which sometimes can be the difference between life and death, which is unfortunate. But I mean, we can maybe survive longer. So then life's up in the top left-hand corner with the red bar. The blue bar is your skill power or mana power that you find in other games, so you need it to do your abilities in the bottom corner there. So we've completed this floor of the dungeon, so we go to the next one. So we're deep in the cave, so we're actually moving further on in the game. Oops. You gotta be wary too of traps because you get stunned. It can end poorly for you. See, like that. So these statues let you change your skills or purchase new ones, which in our case we don't have any of the diamonds to do that. That's not even an option. So we'll just get out of there. So it's basically a free room. I guess let's go back down here. The nice thing too is you can explore all these rooms. So you notice these traps right here. Shooting arrows. You gotta be mindful of that. So sometimes there's stores on levels. You can buy items that are consumable, like these ones here, or you can buy artifacts, which it's important, I guess, to use your money wisely for those, because the artifacts give you permanent bonuses. I mean, we're early on in the game here. We're not going to get a whole bunch of gold, so 33 is not going to quite cut it for getting any kind of meaningful artifact from the store. Alright, so we're not going to buy... Oops. Anything... I'm going to use strings here. So here's the first boss. And the trick here is to find patterns in these guys, because it makes life a lot easier, because you're trying to basically stay alive as long as you can, because these boss characters are stronger than we are. And we're lucky the first character has a bow, which actually makes life a little easier. You regain energy by hitting enemies, or your mana, or whatever you want to call it. So provided you're hitting them, there's some artifacts too that lets you regain them, or if you're not using it. And the first few times you play here, it'll be a little bit of a disaster in terms of figuring things out. But as you play, like this guy, I fought him, we'll say 10 or 15 times, it gets a lot easier. And then you have to relearn how to deal with these patterns again when you change characters too, at some point. Alright, so we defeated him. So at the end of killing a boss, you get items, crystals, another Knight's Weigh Heavily item. Give us more defense, but holy, we move slow now. Alright, so we're going to move down to the next floor here. Alright, so we're in the deepest part of the game. Broken Teeth, probably of a general attack, bleeds the enemy. So items that you really want to get, Broken Teeth is one of them. There's a fire sword you can get. Ooh, it's not gonna be good. So these spear guys are bad. They do hit hard, which is gonna hurt us. Uh-oh. So I don't know if there's any way to actually unequip. Nope. So you gotta be careful what you pick up. Once in a while you pick something up that makes you so slow. We'll buy that. So we get more energy. Maybe buy that too. So we're gonna use the meat here. We hold the Y key on the controller. We'll attempt to survive moving so slow. And it's something you learn as you play along too here. Ooh. Whew. That's close. We're gonna heal ourselves again here because we're not doing so great. Alright, we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna be too slow. Oh no. Don't want to get close to this guy. So you notice some of these bosses have their life bars in the bottom. Oh. A donut. And for the most part, these guys don't get stuck, but once in a while. We'll take advantage of this because we move slower than molasses. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, we moved too slow. Give this donut. So the range on your bow here too doesn't make it quite across the screen. Be mindful of that. Oh no. Ooh. And shoot through rocks, I guess. So you notice he flicks his hammer there and basically creates a rock, so mindful of how this works. Oh, come on. Guess he's stuck. There we go, that's the second boss. This blood clot here can heal you, which we're going to use since we're in dire straits here. So the one challenge you'll face in this game is managing your health. My loadout here where I'm way too heavy is not good, so this ninja mask might help with doing better impact or damage on guys. Alright, so now we're in the swamp. So the swamp, so far anyways, the furthest I've made it. The music is okay, it's a little grating on the ears, so we'll use this bless. Oh, that's cool. Oh, we move so slow. Go take this banana, it can heal us. Be a constant fight trying to stay alive here. Alright, so these shrines with the knight here, you can change your skills. In my case, I don't have any other skills available at the moment. No diamonds to buy anymore. It's 30 diamonds per skill, so we will just keep on going here. It's a free room, basically. Oh no. Ah! I'm in trouble. And that's it. So it died. It only took 15 minutes, 12 minutes. So the trick with this game is basically running through, grinding, gaining levels, gaining diamonds so that you can improve your character time and time again. So there's two other characters. There's this guy with the book, or the top hat for 150, and this knight for 80. I've played him and it was a bit of a challenge. It's one thing to get close to these characters, especially if you're slow. So let's give her one more try here. See if we can make it a little bit further. And I mean, every time you play, you'll get a little bit better. You'll learn creatures' patterns, figure out better ways of attacking. And I mean, it's good that way. Like, it's a learning curve to this game, and which is nice. It's not just easy. I mean, sometimes it'd be nice if it was easy, but and with the different skills there too, it gives you the opportunity to try something new. Alright, there's nothing in there. Kind of the one downfall to this game, I think, is that you can't actually progress your character beyond the current playthrough. Like, we get the items to modify, so this will improve attack and defense. So we get the opportunity to modify our characters through the playthrough, but there's no, short of skills, I guess, there's no permanent upgrades or permanent benefit to playing this over and over again. Because once you pretty much find the skills you're looking for, you're probably not going to change them, I would think, as much as you could. And another glitch, it seems, at least when I was playing this afternoon, it seems so. There's a good one. Quenching Dagger. Attacks have a toxic effect. That one's good in terms of poisoning them. So it does additional damage. And I mean, any damage over time will help you deal with mobs, because this game is basically fighting off mobs of monsters. If we can maybe come up with enough money to buy that one. All right. But I find control-wise, this game's not too bad. I haven't had too many times where my movement... Oh no. My movement was the reason I screwed up. Once you learn the patterns of these guys, it's not horrible. That's it for him. That didn't take too long. So we're gonna go back and grab that poison dagger. Okay, here. Bloodthirsty sword probably returns to its own life value at the time of the attack. The English isn't great. It should work like a life leech of sorts. We'll see. I know the first time I played here it didn't quite work the way I'd expected. So we're gonna get this quenching dagger, which gives toxic effect or poison to our attacks. Oops. Yes. So you notice there's taking 2 damage, which will help serve us well later in the level, or as we go further in the dungeon, because there are places where it'd be handy to hit part of a mob and then not have to fight them the whole time. So that's the end of this level here. So we're gonna go back to the boss room and go move on to the next part of this adventure. Alright, so we're in the deepest part of the cave. Oops. So these ones here, this thing in the middle is a spawner, which will cause you trouble, especially as you play the game here. You want to get rid of it as soon as possible because otherwise you get overwhelmed by numbers. There we go. Ah, more guys. Sometimes there's many waves of guys to fight in these rooms. So you can't really count on being victorious until everybody's dead. Maybe heal up here after the next room too, or this room. Okay. Ooh. No. Artifacts, but we gotta be careful of the spikes. Gonna go well. Okay. Oh no. So these Be careful with these spike or spear guys, they're tough. Oh. Try not to let it spawn another guy here. Please spawn some food. Oh no. I like to, as you progress through the game, there's more creatures. Oh. We are in trouble here. Oh no. Come on. I just want to be done. Oh, and that's it. You may make it that far. 10 minutes again. Alright, so let's look at progression of skills. So I have 41 diamonds. And so you can basically use your money to buy skills in this game. So there's 4 locked skills for each character, and you can only have 2 skills or 1 skill in each slot. So I'm going to pick Arrow Rain. So you have to hold down the button to unlock it, and then if you want to select it on something, so I'm going to put it on the left bumper, you just push the keys. Left bumper, and that's it. So we'll take our free items for this round and we'll give her another go here. Alright. So this skill is Slick, where it does area of effect. The trade-off is we traded off our move that allowed us to kind of do damage and skip away. So is it a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. You can use environmental parts or stuff in the environment to help you do damage to characters or creatures, such as dynamite, any kind of spike traps. So what you'll do with these kind of skills is basically convince the creatures to go in the area of effect of your skill so they get hurt easier, or you have an easier time of finishing it. Alright, so our first artifact. This time, all the goods in the shop are on sale. That's a good deal. Alright, so that was the first floor. We're going to use one of these. Keep on going. Just store right here. $35. Let's go. Let's get some more. Let's see, I've been poisoned here too. Alright, let's buy this artifact. No, we don't have enough. Next room. Or next time we get some money. Ah. That didn't work out so well. Go to the store here, we'll buy this necklace. Trade off our maximum life for more damage. Oh, first boss. Notice we're better equipped this time around. That was it for him. Alright, every time you enter a new room, get a certain value for life, which maybe means every time we enter a room, we get a little bit of life back, which would be okay. Alright, let's see. Alright, so the deepest part of the cave. Oh, there's room to... Increase self-defense. Okay. Take extra defense. So far, we have a pretty good loadout. Alright, so that room's a dead end. Okay, so the boss is in the next room. What we're going to do here is go back through the other end of this and see if there's any other... I mean, I don't exactly want to fight the boss yet. We can get a new artifact or... get anything. There's a star, perfect. Energy value is increased. 3 goes fires around into damage enemy. We'll take energy value, so be able to do more of our special attacks. Make this rotten apple. So we'll go fight. Oh, there was another room there. Hold on. Holy, we're pretty tough. Alright. Extra attack potion. Do more damage, maybe. Okay, so the boss is in the next room, so we'll use the attack potion. The trick here is figuring out the patterns. So you can't shoot through these rocks either, you gotta be careful. Not saying to him. Wasn't so bad. But we got a good artifact. Gain the power of shadow will greatly increase your magic value. Okay. Grab this coin. Off to the next level. Alright, so we're in the swamp here. This way. So if you notice, the creatures have all changed again. Some of the ones we've seen before, but there's also a whole bunch of other ones that we haven't met yet. Which I like. It keeps the game fresh. Like we're not stuck fighting the same guys over and over again. So this one's a dead end. Run! Get some more life here. Alright, that's some more life for us. And our items are full. This is raw meat to heal up. Six. Oh. Do we need to kill something? Alright, so we're going to use some of these potions here. Alright, go this way. I have a choice. No pressure, holy man. Alright, next floor. It's the furthest I've ever made it. Floor Swamp 2. Oh, not this fight. We're dead. Well, that's that, I guess. 16 minutes. It's too bad I had a good loadout. And that's the frustrating thing with this game is you play, you got a good loadout, and you think you got it all, and then you die like this, and then you're back to the beginning. Start all over again with nothing, except for your items. They do carry your items with you between levels. So, I'm going to leave you there. Basically, this has been Lost Dungeon. It's a 2D adventure game. It's available on Steam Early Access. The price is good. It's under $5. It's challenging. There's skills to develop, items to get, relics to collect, and you're, in the end, trying to find the secret at the bottom of the dungeon. So, if you play this game, leave your comment in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you what you thought of it, what your experiences were with it, and how you feel that if it was good value or not. Like personally, I think I've got my money's worth out of it already. You know, I've been playing it for a few hours here now and having a lot of fun. A little bit of frustration here and there, but I mean, that goes with this kind of game anyway. So we'll leave you there with this video. I'll leave the link to the game in the Steam store below. And otherwise, thank you for watching today. We'll catch you in the next video.